welcome. So we're going to talk about NextGEOSS. So that's a way to find and use environmental data, especially Earth observation data, to process and combine data sets and deliver those to users. So there are pilot projects within NextGEOSS, and those pilot projects have helped to co-develop all of its features and functions. And today we're going to find out more about SatCen. So hello, Paula. So you work for SatCen.
Hello.
What service is SatCen providing to your users through NextGEOSS?
That the first layer of user of the services that we are developing within NextGEOSS will be SatCen imagery analyst. So thanks to NextGEOSS, we could provide a better service in the future to the final user belonging to the space and security community. Our idea with our pilot, the SatCen 1, is called Space and Security Pilot, and it will enhance current SatCen capabilities for accessing, cataloging, and processing EO data. So the pilot will make use of new technologies for the management of satellite images, in particular from Sentinel-1 and Sentinel-2, to develop a set of applications to cope with security-related scenarios. This way, this application will automatically detect relevant changes with time, and therefore will facilitate the task of the imagery analyst.
So using Sentinel-1 and Sentinel-2. And so tell us how NextGEOSS helps you to achieve that service. So what does NextGEOSS offer you by doing this?
The key asset that we get from NextGEOSS is that the participation within the project made possible the assessment of a new approach to deal with EO data, allowing the EO expert to focus more on the development of the algorithms, and NextGEOSS platform take care of the data and service management. So it's an approach in which, let's say, the EO developer can focus on his task.
So it allows you to do your thing, and NextGEOSS takes care of some of the background stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the ways NextGEOSS makes the hub and platform a consistent set of services is by having pilot projects like yours shape how it works to tackle different applications. So which data set or function did NextGEOSS provide that was most beneficial for your particular use or for your specific users?
Well, yeah, you said NextGEOSS is providing several services, so a catalog of services. One of the services that has resulted the most useful for SatCen Space and Security Pilot has been the possibility to deploy and test the application that we have developed in different cloud infrastructures. So this also implies the assessment of the cloud bursting capability, which will allow the upscale of resources in a seamless way if it is needed. So this is the main let's say, service that we have found in NextGEOSS. Another benefit that NextGEOSS brought is the data discovery and cataloging service, because it's considered very useful for storing generated results and for later sharing them between partners, thus facilitating cooperative activities between the stakeholders interested in the same topic. So these are the two main goals, well, let's say the two main services that NextGEOSS is providing to us.
So it's obviously being very useful to you. So how will you continue to use NextGEOSS in the future?
In the future, we see NextGEOSS as a development environment to deploy and test future pilot applications, either in an individual or in a cooperative way. As I said before, allowing to share data, knowledge, and results between partners, mainly within the GEO community, and in particular in the geospace and security community, because it's the one more related to our pilot. So this is the future for NextGEOSS that we see.
Okay, so that's great. So thank you, Paula. So SatCen have benefited from some of the data discovery and the cataloging and the cloud bursting that NextGEOSS provides, and it helps you to think about what you do, and as well as provide to your users at the same time. So that's great. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thanks to you.